Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. And a very unexpected delivery today. He has arrived. There he is. Nemesis. He was unexpected. I checked. I had a box delivered today, a big box, and I said, who the heck is that? And when I checked the tracking number for him yesterday, it wasn't updated. But then all of a sudden, I checked my email, and I got 2 updates saying that he was on its way and he was delivered. And I'm like, oh, goody. And I also got an email that Jill is on her way, and she should be here next week. So very excited. So, folks, let's get into this here. First things first, this is probably the biggest, heaviest statue that I've got. I no joke you folks. This package weighs 110 pounds. And he is massive. The box comes up to my waist. And just for size, I'm starting to take a box. So here's the rocket launcher. Okay, it is about 90% the length of my arm. It goes from my fingertips to about 3 inches below the cuff of my shoulder. That's how big that is. It is absolutely massive. I've begun to kind of take the pieces out and so forth. And finally, I've gotten to the bad boy himself. The only thing that sucks with these videos, guys, is it's tough to really gain an idea of size with these guys because it's a video. You really can't really see them. But what I'm going to do now... Oh, there I am. I'm going to see if I can find some way to... Let me see, hold on. Okay, do it. That's kind of like up in the air, huh? What if I put it here? No, it's got to be more up. Hold on, folks. I'm going to come up with a way here. Just a sec. Let me take these pieces. I'm going to move this over. And use the rocket launcher as a... There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, one of those... Oh, let me just turn this over. I just got home from work, folks, so my hair is a mess. So I'm sorry for the... God damn it. I'm trying to get the light. I want to try to move it up just a little bit. Okay. Now let's see. It works for enough. You guys see it anyway. So let's delve in. So I literally have the box right in front of me here, and it's 2 layers. So I'm just about to open up the bottom, but of course I have the bad boy himself. So let's. Holy Jesus, he is big. He might rival Lady D right now. Now, of course, my concern is to make sure nothing's broken. Looks like we got one quick little... Okay. Got one little, like, pipe piece. I'm going to pop that here. Okay. Alright, guys, that's... Okay. The question is the easiest way to take him out without breaking him. Holy cow, he's heavy. Okay. Alright. I don't want to lift him up by the skirt of his shirt. Oh, there he is. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, I got him. Oh. Folks. He is gigantic, guys. There he is. I can't get a good picture of him. Look. Oh, he is... Okay, hold on. I need to pop him down. Let me move him over here. Okay. Oh. Wow. Big dude. Okay. Now this bottom part should open. Of course not. It's always a pain in the ass. So no straps on this one. this thing good enough, but apparently not. So let me just get a couple spots here. There we go. Okay. Holy Jesus, base is gigantic. Wow. Yeah, folks, this is, well, first off, let's start with the bits and pieces. Man, I'm already sweating already. Okay, so we have his tentacle hand. That's really cool. There's a lot of good detail on that. Cool. All right. And we got another cable of some sorts. We have his left arm. I mean, the detail is immaculate, folks. We'll get better pictures in just a sec. Okay. Here's his hand. Stars. Pretty cool. And then, of course, what is this? Oh, that part of the rocket launcher. Okay. Looks like this is part of his rocket launcher hand. He's got the trigger on it. So, okay, cool. Alright. So, I have my Lazy Susan out, man. I may not be able to rotate this at all. So let's take a peek. Okay. The only thing I wish it came with is a COA. It does not come with a COA. Although this is number, I got number 47 out of 400. Okay. Big ass base. Jesus. Okay. So let me, okay. Oh. Holy heat. Okay. That is, folks, number 43 out of 400. Cool bottom. This thing is massive, as you can see. I'm a big guy. So I'm going to pop this on the Lazy Susan right now. In hopes that it'll fit. Okay. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to see. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. So, we got everything out. Let me see if I can switch this up. So here's the base, y'all. My Lazy Susan disappears. So, if Jill is supposed to go in front of this, man, that is a deep setup. But what I'm going to do is I'm popping him right there, and then I will do a review, folks. Stay tuned. And welcome back, guys. Took me a little bit longer to do it, but here he is, and I figured out how to put the flash on. So now you can really see him. I wish I knew how to do that with Lady D. But anyway, folks, here he is. This massive, massive guy. I mean, it's hard to get both of them in a shot. In terms of presence, I mean, I think Nemesis might have it, but yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna sit down because I'm poop now. All right, folks. So unfortunately, I can't spin him around, but I'll hopefully give you some good shots up here on the front and show you everything. I give him a quick spray with an air hose to get rid of all the foam. So first of all, before we start talking about the big man himself, let's talk about the base. So right off the bat, I noticed these holes, and I'm wondering if that's kind of like the connector to Jill's base. So I don't think I'm going to connect them right away. I'm going to have to find a spot for them. But yeah, this is absolutely just a really cool base. This is taken out from, if you play Resident Evil 3 Remake, this is the stairwell that I believe goes down into that little lobby with the Moon's Donut and stuff like that, right in front of the Uncle Toy store. So this is where this is from. You know, came with instructions, not too hard to put together. It was just a little confusing to put those pipes in, but they all go in. Everything goes in. The little handle goes in. You know, so all in all, it's a decent base. You know, oh, my Sega's getting destroyed. You can see there's the bottom of my base, folks. I can't tell you how big that. I mean, this is probably 2 feet deep. I mean, it's massive, folks. Yeah, I probably destroyed my Sega. Whoopsie daisy. But yeah, very, very heavy. But anyway, I mean, obviously the main piece of the resistance is Nemesis himself. So let's take a look at this bad boy. And he is just absolutely gorgeous in the most grotesque way. They really did a great job with his skin. Look at that texture and paintwork. That's really cool. And there's his face. You know, I mean, everything has this wet look to it, you know, like he's sweating or just nasty. And of course, there's his heart piece, and you can see it's actually got like a little wire cable coming down. I mean, everything about his skin is just fantastic. Like, look at that. Ugh. Just beautiful. It kind of has the same gloss effect as the Resident Evil 2 zombie hands did. You know, of course, there's his other hand. Very, very good. Very, very cool. And then, of course, here is his rocket launcher. Like I said, it is literally the length of my arm. Very, very big, very thing. Now, the one thing I will say, which was a missed opportunity, and I said it when Prime 1 first unveiled it, was they should have had an LED in there. That would have been a badass. Can you imagine an orange or a red light with like Nemesis in the background, like he's just about to blow you up? That would have been a fantastic shot. Now, I'm sure somebody out there is good enough to come up with something, but I'm definitely not going to try anything with the price of this thing. So, you know, so missed opportunity. And I even said it when it was first announced on their Facebook page. I'm like, y'all need to put an LED in this thing. Jill has a little LED, like a little lamppost thing. Like, okay, cool, big deal. But this should have had an LED. So that is definitely a point knocked off from that. Looking at the overall sculpture, though, I will say, even if I have Jill, that the base design is not quite on the same level as the Leon and Claire. With Leon and Claire, there was just so many little odds and ends to the base that reminded you about the RPD. Everything from little handgun casings, shotgun shells, grenades, ink ribbons, first aids, the railing. I definitely think that the overall presentation is better. But if you want something that's people can be like, whoa, who is this dude? Definitely Nemesis. I mean, I kid you not, folks. I'm a big dude. You know, I'm 300 pounds. And I'm a pretty strong guy. I got to work out trying to get this guy in. Now, I did have difficulty with his arm. It was very, very tough to get in. I mean, you have to angle it perfectly. I had his other arm in, hoping to maybe kind of loosen up the peg hole in the inside. And it took me a little bit. So, a little bit of pain in the ass. I will say, though, and unfortunately, I'm not going to take him out because I'm not going to risk pulling it out and yanking and hitting Lady D's case. But I will say that he actually doesn't look bad on any of the 3 displays. So like I had mentioned earlier in the video, you do have the rocket launcher, you do have his regular just empty hand with him kind of going, ah, and then of course you have the tentacle coming out. And really everything kind of goes fine. The tentacle is really the only thing that I probably has on because it does extend out a little bit longer than the rocket launcher and could be a good breaking point if somebody accidentally bumps into it. So but either or is fine. Now this is the deluxe version, and the deluxe version comes with the rocket launcher. That's pretty much the piece, and I mean that's what Nemesis is known for, is the rocket launcher. So all in all, I'm very happy with this. I can't wait to see how he pairs with Jill. It's so good to finally have this dude in my hands. It feels like it's been such a long wait, and I remember ordering this thing back in June of last year as soon as they announced it during one of their showcases, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a long wait, but here we are, boom. And now Jill will be here next week. I'm super excited. Maybe she'll show up at the end of this week, who knows. So it's a busy week for statues, folks. I got 3 other statues on their way. Very, very big. I don't know when I'm gonna start putting stuff. I might have to start actually putting stuff back in boxes and just put them in my storage unit. One of the unfortunate culprits would be the liquor bust back there, as I think Nemesis would look pretty cool staying up on that dresser. So I do have some shelving out in the living room, but I'm saving it for the Buhan, Gohan, and the Kid Buu bust as well. So, but all in all, folks, I mean this is a big piece. This is a piece that's worthy of going into a case, and this case is too small for this. By quite a bit. I mean, it would be, well, yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's deep enough. I don't even know if I have to go next size up from that, unless you switch him out to his basic hand. But, you know, again, it's kind of like, no, Nemesis needs his rocket launcher. So, unless you took the rocket launcher off and laid it up against the back, I guess. But, so yeah. So that's it, folks. Very, very cool. He came in a massive box. You can see how huge his box is. The deluxe version, I got number 49 out of 400. And that's kind of another thing, too, that I wish Prime One did. You don't know what edition size it is unless you look on the bottom or on the box. And I'm like, well, if I'm displaying this, I ain't going to lift this thing up because he's 100 pounds. So I wish there was some sort of COA that you could put on the base or just something next to it, you know. Like Lady D comes with a COD. Pretty much everything I have comes with some form of a COA, except for them. And even Ripley didn't come with a COA. Well, it did, but not a numbered COA. So that's kind of a little bit of a disappointment, you know, especially when you pay these prices. You know, you want something that really says, hey, this is a one-of-a-kind item and whatnot. But yeah, so definitely very happy, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about this bad boy. Just fantastic, folks. Just again, you have to see these things in person. Just an absolutely massive statue, folks. I mean, he's dwarfing Lady D. But there you go, folks. So stay tuned. We got Jill coming up next week, and that'll conclude the Resident Evil 3 wait. And then we should have a Kid Buu bust coming on up. We get some Dragon Ball Z stuff coming on in. And I think we have a Final Fantasy X figure on its way. So a couple cool things coming in. I did put a pre-order down on a new statue due out in late 2024 or early 25. We'll make a preview video on that from one of my most favorite sci-fi series. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. There's your clue. So, all right, folks. Well, let me know what you think, man. I appreciate all the views. I'm so excited for this. I'm happy Nemesis is in the house. As always, guys, take care. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, ring that bell. We'll see you probably when Jill's here.